Good day, everybody. It's October the 26th, and I'm right outside. I'm in India, in southern part of India. It's called the Tamil Nadu, and I'm in the capital city of Tamil Nadu, which is known as Chennai. And this is the main, yeah, you could say the hub of Chennai, and just right outside the Egmo station. Egmo station. Let me show you. I'm just 1 second. Now that's Egmo station. That is Egmo station. And this is the street. This is the street of Chennai, the main, to my knowledge, probably one of the main junctions, Egmo railway station, and in Tamil language it's known as I think Elumbur station. So in English they call it Egmo. So this is where I am. I'm just going to go into a street known as Kenneth Street, and that's further, like right here, it's Kenneth Street. And what it is I'm going to go into the MahBodhi Center, the new MahBodhi Center. This is the hustle and bustle is unbelievable. It's a very busy city, and it's a totally different world out here. It'll take some time to get used to the tempo of this town, and now I'm just slowly walking into this street, Kenneth Street. There's a lot of it's a big city, but a lot of potholes and a lot of it's quite untidy. That's part of and see, when you stay here, you'll get used to it, and it's a very interesting city. Like I said in my previous video, it's total chaos, but there is some kind of order in this chaos, and a strong hierarchy, and people are unkind to the lesser fortunate ones. One way or the other, it's a very discriminating society. If you have money or respected, and they are looking at your wallet. So that's the way it goes. And otherwise, the ordinary, everybody from the rock bottom to the very high end, everybody is trying to fleece you or hoodwink you to make a fast buck. So that's that. If I could, I'm just proceeding towards the new MahBodhi Center, the Buddhist center in India, and it's just the Sri Lankan Buddhist hierarchy is affiliated with this, and this is the highest order in India, I guess, in terms of the Buddhism, and it's there's if I'm not mistaken, there is one in the north, and this is in Chennai, new MahBodhi Center, and everywhere there is all kinds of little outlets and eateries, restaurants, and so on. And this is the famous Saravana Bhavan restaurant, and it was in the news, I guess, a couple of years ago or so. I'm subject to correction. You can look it up, and there was an interesting event connected to the owner. I'm not going to go into details. You look it up, right? And that said, if we are looking at the MahBodhi Center, the MahBodhi Center, if you look at it, the white building right there, it's the new MahBodhi Center, and and I'm struggling to focus because this scorching sunlight is right on my face. I can't even look at the camera, and I'm not able to. I hope I get a good view on the camera. This is MahBodhi Center right there, the white building, right? And so I have spoken to the chief monk of this order, of the Buddhist religious order, and he has granted me permission to see him. And I was going to do an interview with him, and he stepped out this morning because I got out rather a little late. He was not sure of his time too. He was very busy. Now I made a call and he said, I'm somewhere outside, I'll be back in 10 minutes. So that's the MahBodhi Center, right? And we are here. This is known as Kenneth Road, just right opposite the Egmore railway station. And slowly proceeding to MahBodhi Center, new MahBodhi Center in Chennai. Okay. There is always police guarding this place. I think the state government protection is there for this religious order. Buddhism is, to my knowledge, Buddhism is not about religion, but it has become a religious order, and this is where I am, and I'm waiting for the chief monk. I spoke to him and he said he'll be here in 10 minutes. So I'm going to stick around and wait for him. I want to make sure this interview becomes interesting, and going to hang around here until he's somewhere outside, away from this complex. So I'm going to be waiting here. That said, we'll pause for a moment and wait here. Hi, my name is again. Everybody, I guess by now know who I am. My name is Dexter Nathan. I reside in Canada for the last 35 years. I'm in India in the Chennai MahBodhi Society, and here I just met with a very warm-hearted Buddhist monk, and he's in charge of this society. And he had taken this appointment very recently, and I'm right at his. I checked into one of the rooms that this society. It's part of this complex, and what it is I just did a little bit of reading on the society's background. It's a theosophic movement. As far as I know, it's originally by the Irish nun. Annie Besant, but later the involvement of a Russian nun, and if I'm not mistaken, subject to the correction, in 1884, Madame Blavatsky and few others came together in the Theosophical Society, and they were the founders, and they founded this institution, and the Buddhist monk who is in charge, who has taken the appointment very recently, he had served 17 years in Madhya Pradesh, and now he has taken this appointment. He's a wonderful human being. It's not because he's a Buddhist monk. He's very warm-hearted. He treated me like, he doesn't know me from Adam, but he treated me like a very warm-hearted friend. And here I am. I'm going to see the monk right now. Sir, I'm going to say it in English and then I'll translate. I feel very privileged that I met you here. Unlike up to now, I never had any contact with Buddhist society members in terms of the religious hierarchy. I even have my own views about Buddhism being a religion. To me, Buddhism is a real philosophy or pseudo psychology that mankind needs. It's, with the passage of time, it has become a religion, but Lord Buddha preached nothing but it has nothing to do with any religion, and it only talks about human suffering, how you alleviate human suffering and look for your enlightenment. That's Buddhism. And to me, that's my understanding. And when I met you, I was so pleased because you're so unlike anybody else. You don't know me from Adam, but you treated me like with your warm-hearted, welcoming me, and spoke to me like a friend. And it really impressed me, and you won my heart. So that's why I'm trying to talk to you. I'm going to say everything I said in English in Sinhala. මම කිව්වේ දැන් කිව්වේදී මම ඇවිල්ලා මම දන්න මගේ දැනීමට බුදුන් වහන්සේ අපට ලෝකයට එලි කරලා ගියේ ඒක ආගමක් නෙමෙයි. ඒක ආගමක් වුණා. නමුත් මනුෂ්‍යයන්ගේ මනුෂ්‍ය ජාතියට තියෙන අපේ තියෙන ප්‍රශ්න, අපේ තියෙන දුක, අපේ තියෙන අල්ම ආදරය හැම එකම අපි ඒකට අවුල් වෙලා අපි දුක් විඳිනවා. බුදුන් හැවිල්ලා රජකුමාරයෙක් ඒක ඔක්කොම රජයක් පාලනය කරන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. යාට හොඳට ඉන්න තිබුණා. ඔක්කොම අයින් කරලා ඇත්ත සැනසීම කොයිද අපිට නිදාස තියෙන්නේ කියලා හොයාගෙන ගිය රජකුමාරයෙක්. එයා අපිට ප්‍රකාශ කරලා ගිහිල්ලා තියෙනවා අපිටත් පුළුවන් මේ මාර්ගයට යන්න, අපිටත් අන්තිම නිදාස සාහනය හොයාගන්න පුළුවන් කියලා අපිට ප්‍රකාශ කරලා ගිහිල්ලා තියෙනවා. ඒ අණුව ඒකින් ඇති ඒ අණුව ඇදිච්ච එක කාලයක් යනකොට ආගමක් වගේ ඇති වුණා. ඒක මගේ දැනීම. මම වැරදි වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මම වැරදි නම් සමාව ඉල්ලනවා හැමෝගෙම. මගේ දැනීම එච්චරයි. ඒ අණුව මම අද වෙනතුරු ගිහිල්ලා නැහැ හාමුදුරු කෙනෙක් භික්ෂු කෙනෙක් ගාවට. දැකපු මොහොතේ ඉඳලා මට හිතට ඇල්ලුවා භික්ෂු වහන්සේ මට කතා කරපු විදිය. අන්තිම අහිංසක යාළුවෙක් වගේ මාව පාවිච්චි කළා. ඒක මට හිතට ඇල්ලුවා. ඒ අන්ත තමයි මම මෙයාට දැක්ක ගමන් මම හිතුවා මෙයාට එන්න ඕනයි කියලා. ඒක අද මම අන්තිම වෙනකල් මගේ අදහස මට කරුණාවෙන් කවුරු සැලකුවා. මම වතුර තිබෑන් ඉන්නකොට වතුර වීදුරුවක් දුන්නා මම අමතක වෙන්නේ. කරුණාවෙන් දුන්නේ. ඒ වගේ මම එතුමා මට කරුණාව එලි කළා. ඒක මට ජීවිතේට මම අමතක වෙන්නේ කොහෙ හිටියත්. ඒ අන්ද මම ඒක ලැබීමක් කියලා හිතනවා. ඒක තමයි මම මෙතන කිව්වේ. මම කෙටියෙන් කිව්වා මේක කොහොමද මේ ඉන්ස්ටිටියුෂන් එක කොහොමද ආදුන්නේ theosophical movement. එතකොට මේ මැඩම් බ්ලාවස්ටි and others ඒගොල්ලෝ ඔක්කොම එකතු වෙලා මේ කරේ. ඔය ඔක්කොම කිව්වා. මම ඊට අමතරව මේක සමාජයට සේවයක් වශයෙන් මෙතන ඉන්න මේක තමිල්නාඩු දෙමළ ජනගහනය ඒ බුදුන් කියලා ගිය උතුම් පණිවිඩය ඔක්කොටම ප්‍රකාශ කරලා ඒ මෙතන ඉන්න දෙමළ ජනගහනය ද්‍රවිඩ කියන වචනේ වැරදි. මොකද ද්‍රවිඩ කියන්නේ ජාති නෙමෙයි. ඒකට කියන්නේ කමියුනිටි පාක් තියෙනවා. තෙලුගු, කන්නඩ, මලයාල and තුලු ඒ ඔක්කොම ද්‍රවිඩ කියන්නේ. මෙතන ඇවිල්ලා ද්‍රවිඩ කිව්වම මේගොල්ලන්ට ඒක කැමති නැහැ. මොකද ඒගොල්ලෝ කියනවා අපි දෙමළ. අපිව ද්‍රවිඩය කියලා ලේබල් එක දාලා අපිව මෙතන කොන් කරනවායි කියලා ඒගොල්ලෝ කියනවා. ඉතින් අපි කියමු මේ දෙමළ ජනතාවට ඔය බුදුන් වහන්සේගේ උතුම් පණිවිඩය දෙන්න තමයි මෙතන මේ ප්‍රධානම ඔබ්ජෙක්ටිව් එක. ඒක මම එලි කරා. මම
වන්දනාවේ බුදුහාමුදුරුවෝ වඳින්න යන අයට නවාතැන් මාර්ගය.
Yes, one more thing, the chief monk has mentioned that one of the prime objective of this organization is for the pilgrims, to assist the pilgrims who are going on pilgrimage, both in Sri Lanka and India. And this place, anybody who comes to this place is welcomed, and there will be shelter provided for a nominal amount, unlike a hotel. And what you pay is comparatively lower, and you will and every which way you are made to feel comfortable. And because it's a benevolent service, it's something that they're doing to the society. And so it's not a profit motivated institution, it is in order to help the society. And this is what the chief monk is telling me. Kindly sit down, monk. And I feel very bad you're standing. And so this is the chief monk, and he's a young individual, a very kind-hearted person, and he has won my heart, and that's why I'm doing this. I'm not religious in any which way. I'm a true Buddhist at heart, meaning I don't follow any religion. Buddha is not a Buddhist, and Jesus Christ is not a Christian. The followers made it. And Buddha is truly an enlightened person, and you can call him a pseudo-psychologist. What Buddha has taught 2,500 years ago, they have discovered now in Germany. It's known as, when you study psychology in university, what Buddha has taught is being taught in the modern terms. But in essence, it was already in Buddha's teachings 2,500 years ago. That said, I'm grateful for this time from this chief monk. And if I may, නම කියන්න පුළුවන්ද?
තව කරුණක් කියන්න තියෙනවා. බුදුහාමුදුරුවෝ අපිට උගන්වලා තියෙන්නේ ජීවත් වෙන ක්‍රමය. ජීවත් වෙන්නේ කොහොමද කියන එක තමයි බුදුහාමුදුරුවෝ උගන්වලා තියෙන්නේ. දයාව, මෛත්‍රිය, කරුණාව මුල් කරගෙන. එහෙම ජීවත් වෙන්න පුළුවන් නම් මේ ලෝකේ අපිට බොහොම හොඳින් යහපත් විදිහට ජීවත් වෙන්න පුළුවන්.
What the chief monk just explained, this is all about what Lord Buddha has taught to the world. The objective and the purpose of this institution is to disseminate what Lord Buddha in essence taught humankind. It's all about compassion. It's all about eliminating the animosity from your heart, eliminating the hatred from your heart. Nothing but love and compassion, and it's a brotherhood of men. And it's not being subjective, trying to define what is right and wrong. It's transcending above the right and wrong and serving humanity. There is the Buddha clearly explained the sense of right and wrong is very subjective. When you transcend that definition of right and wrong, you look at the world objectively. In essence, it's about kindness, it's about compassion, it's about treating another human being the way you like to be treated. And that's the essence of Gautama Buddha's teaching. I'm only talking about Gautama Buddha, the founder, the person who taught the world, who preached to the world what the world should be ruled by compassion. Unfortunately, the world is ruled by money, but compassion, money is a two-edged sword. It cuts both ways. You can do so many good things with money, but so many evil things can be done. It's like a surgeon who is taking a knife that goes into the hands of a psychopath can commit murder, but a knife that goes into the surgeon's hand can save life instead of killing human beings. So this is in essence, it's how you use what the teachings can be misinterpreted, but in essence, this chief monk is saying it's a service to society. It is disseminating the noble truths about human life, what Lord Buddha has preached to the world. And the purpose of this organization, this institution, is to disseminate the Buddhist precepts coming from the original founder, Gautama Buddha. On that note, he has been gracious to give his time. I think I should understand that he has been gracious and not to take too much of his time. And I profusely thank the Buddhist monk, the chief monk, for giving me this time. And thank you for patiently listening to me. And I wish you everyone all the best and the best of happiness, peace, and joy. Thank you for listening to this.